Thief, take pictures, run like the parallel stitches, attach my feet to the path I beat, teach myself to keep the answers brief, gnash my teeth like the last to feast, imagine me on that abandoned beach, sand and sea as if the jazz was free, I'm ice cream mixed with gasoline, direct attention to the craftsmanship, neglect to mention that the pastel stick like initials carved in the concrete, like the tattoo that hides on your mommy. I still kick it with angels. The difference is instead of the bar, I'm at my kitchen table. The starlight shines through the glass, but you feel safe underneath that mask. Ferris wheel, give rides, the scars healed in time to get high. Lock the doors and hide the keys. Let's go describe how to climb a tree. Don't sign the lease, just cop a corner for you to curl up and try to sleep. Those cheap police won't find my wings. I keep my dreams inside my dreams. And if I had a time machine, I'd probably use it like a vacuum and try to clean. It kinda seems quite more than a handful of these regrets have been circumstantial. Now give me all the cash out the drawer, touch that mustache down on the floor, and I'll be in court holding a pitchfork before I let the contest outlast the sport. Pocket watch, impatient, find a mate then make the migration. Break the rules, but first break the rulers. And keep it moving like a rumor. I don't need to defend my defensiveness. I keep to myself, my family, and friendships. I got enough people I could disappoint. If you disagree, I think you missed the point. Now go ahead and grab a chair. Let me tell you about the last few years. Pulled out a sack full of Samson's hair and put it on the dash like a dancing bear. I wrote you a horoscope. It won't fit on this post-it note, but if I had to sum it up into a shorter quote, it goes, fuck it, you might as well row that boat.
Yo, yo, yo. Check 1, 2. Just a quick check to see how the mic sounds. Hopefully I'm not having that same problem. A1 Street likes the song. Thank you. Yeah, that's Atmosphere from Rhyme Sayers Entertainment, St. Paul, Minneapolis, Minnesota. How's it sound out there, guys? Am I crackly? How's it sounding? A little crackly? All right, give me 1 second. Is that any better? Sally Mae says crackly. I'm working on it. I can see the chat real time, so if someone could tell me how it sounds. All right, Emmy says no crackle. By the way, when I say Emmy, that's headstones and headlines. All right. Welcome in, everybody. V. Kaser, Irish Jessie. Oh, sorry, those are from earlier today. V. Kaser is going to be out on her horse, and she'll catch the replay. Okay, cool. Irish Jesse 13th. Good to see you again. You killed me last night. I do have a clip of Duchess's Halloween costume from last night. Gina Marie, Boo Sheet, Tiny Trees, AMAC, Talking Smack. Hope you're closer to getting your hours, AMAC. Everybody go over there and watch her stuff to get her watch hours. Let's get her monetized. Said Tiny Trees already. Great to have you here. Spitfire, what's up, Pookie? Sunnyside, glad to see you. A1 Way Street, always great to see you. Tater, Bridget, my pleasure. Socks too, glad you're here again. Thanks for putting up with me and coming back. Opa's Angel, Lemon Buttercream, great name. I told you that before though. Hey Esther, Evil Queen, Ninja Orchards, awesome. Karma's up, always good to see you. See, SG, my pleasure as always. Queen Bella, so good to have you here. SoFlo Mama, what's going on? Make sure you sub up to SoFlo and sub up to the Real Housewives of YouTube. If you want to search for it, or actually you guys can put it in chat. But I always have a hard time finding it. If you just search for the Real Housewives of YT, it pops right up. Lacey, how's it going? Andy Rose, if I already said your name. If I didn't, welcome. I don't want to miss anybody. Lily Von Lobotomy. What a name that is. Awesome. Welcome. And Sally Mae, thanks for letting me know about the crackle. It's awesome to have you here. Curious AF, what's that? Nini, Wanker, U812. Cool. Wani R, awesome. Wani R made a photograph of my alter ego and sent it to me, and it's pretty good. And yeah, she was actually one of the characters on Savage's Halloween costume party too. If you haven't had a chance to see that, go give her some more views and check that out. It was a really good time. Little bitch ass Timmy said it was a humiliation, something or another. What a weird little guy. Oh, AMAC loves Atmosphere. Me too. I actually had a chance to meet them when I was at a protest up in Minnesota. Opa's Angel, if I said that already. So if I'm repeating myself, sorry. I'm just trying to catch everybody. Cali Cat 1069, what up? Summer, great to have you here. Serena, awesome. All right. Looks like Emmy's already deleting comments. Cool. I made it. Oh yeah, by the way, Ellie's sneaky little butt tried to put a nasty comment in one of my old lives just before this. So she blocked from the channel now. You dirty bird. She's like, it's starting to look desperate for her. Jeez, man. Way to just flush your credibility straight down the shitter, huh? All right. Hey, there's Earth. What's going on? Okay, I'm going to get into it. I just have a couple of clips. Again, I don't like to waste too much of your time. So we'll probably be around the hour, if not just over. Let's see here. Hey, MK, good to have you. And oh yes, I see the person who did it. Someone sent me a Cash App after the last live. I just wanted to say thank you. I don't want to say their name because you know how it goes. But I see you and I appreciate it. Unfortunately, with Cash Apps, it only allows you to like leave a heart or like a praise symbol. I wish I could just say it, leave a sentence to say thank you very much, but that's just the way it goes. Somebody asked me if they're blocked. McLovin. Nope, you're not blocked. But what did you do? Somebody comes in and says, am I blocked? It makes me wonder, what have you done to get blocked? No, I'm not shy to block people. I heard I was criticized for doing that. I don't care. The way I see it, I treat it like you're being invited over to somebody's house. That's all. Like if you come in knocking shit over and talking trash, then you're just not welcome. I mean, and you're not going to get invited back. So that's what that is. And I don't give a shit because I'm not desperate to have people here that don't have respect. It's not about the numbers for me, for real. I mean, let's keep it real. Everybody wants as many people as possible to show up to their live, and sure, you get a little rush from it. Yay, look how cool I am. I'm so popular. But when it's over, an hour later, it doesn't matter. It's about the quality of people that are here always, Or it says, I'll be in and out of chat. Okay, cool. I'm putting finished touches on the cloning Starbucks. Oh, yeah, you were accused of cloning. Listen, if Rowena, did you see Rowena try to do her investigation last night? What a shit show. Yeah, Ellie is so desperate. Headstones, it's getting weird. Oh, she's in here, and Ellie number 4. Ellie, fuck off. Seriously, no one even cares what you have to say anymore. Don't you have something better to do with your existence? Jeez. Um, but I do listen, Ellie, because you're going to be the main focus of a couple of these clips because you're a dirty bird. Dirty bird. SoFlo says stage 5 clinger. Seriously. She's like an assassin for a hive, except she's like fumbling and bumbling all over the place, like sloppy McSlopperston. I mean, do you even fact, bro? Someone said hello to unsupervised, but I don't see them. Hello, unsupervised maniacs. And everybody be sure to sub up to unsupervised maniacs. I know she's been getting shit talked on her yet again. She's been an advocate for victims for over 20 years. Like, people need to get a grip. I mean, if you're a commentary station or just a turd bird that sits out there and talks crap on people, you have no right to go at unsupervised. She does the right thing. She is a great person, and it's our honor to have her in our community. She doesn't need to be online. She does it in real life, take care of victims. She's a true advocate. Kelsey says, dang, Ellie. I know, I'm starting to think Ellie is a rapper and ITAL. I mean, tell me you're not pathetic by acting pathetic. But I don't want to beat her up too much. I mean, she's on a mission. In some small way, I respect her tenacity. You know what that word means, huh, Ellie? Tenacity. Hey, Josh B is here. Thanks for sharing that link. And as always, sub up to each other. I see a lot of content creators in here. Various size channels. And when I say size, I mean number of subscribers, not stature. If you're going to take time out of your day and make a video, that's big. Especially if you're going to make a video that you might get criticized for. Hey, Roro, good to have you here. Grandma Sherry. All right. Well, I hope everybody's feeling good out there. I just let's get into a couple of these clips here. This is my first time trying to present clips, and the way it works for me off my phone here is I just have to let it play because if I press stop, it starts over at the beginning. So I got a couple of clips. The longest one is 2 minutes and 33 seconds, and that's from Duchess's Halloween party last night, which was such a hoot. All right. So first, I'm going to start on being accused. Once again, I'm still being accused of being ITAL and false accusations or false claims of me being sued by Jonathan, Rebecca's or Queen. You know her as Queen Bee's attorney. It's all complete bullshit. I know it. She knows it. I mean, she's not only lying to herself, but she's also lying to her subscribers, and it really just looks more pathetic each day. I don't know which one to do first. I was on Jones's panel, and I was able to nail Ellie down to actually facing up to what she's been saying about me. Let's see. We'll go first with the other night when she's sitting up on Queen Bee's panel with Rowena, claiming that I'm a felon, and you know, I threw these videos together, so bear with me. I do want to preface it with the fact I realized afterwards. So for months, Rebecca has been saying that there's going to be a knock on that door. You'll see. Listen, there's not going to be a knock on the door. Stop saying that. But here, it's Ellie and Rowena saying, "Oh, he thinks there's going to be a knock on the door." I never thought there was going to be a knock on the door. Silly goose. She's been saying there's going to be a knock on the door. Those are two different things. Jeez, oh, Pete. All right, so here goes clip number 1.
Also, like, the sinner thinks like it's going to be a knock on his door for a subpoena. No, no, no. Subpoena is already done. It would be a knock on your door for some kind of charges, some kind of lawsuit, some kind of action that somebody either like criminal or civil, meaning there could be somebody's, showing up that says there's charges on you, like criminal charges.
Right.
Or they maybe just don't think about it. Like, or Toasty said on the stream, like maybe they were like, drunk or smoking pot or just not thinking it through that you're like entering into like a federal lawsuit. Like when that's a federal kind of, how we were talking about with the whole RICO thing, that's federal, but that's federal as well, that copyright claim court, and it's like penalty of perjury. You're like perjuring yourself. Funny.
Well, to some people,
funny.
well, to some people,
like, oh, they're gonna like show up at my house with a subpoena. No, duh.
Right.
No, that's not how it works. Like,
people think they're going to get a knock at the door with a subpoena.
Yeah,
it's like
oh duh. Like, you know how busy our freaking system would be if you were knocking at people's doors for fucking subpoenas. Like, people are just dumb. They don't think things through. So, they just say stupid ass shit. Like, oh, I'm waiting at the door for I'm knocking at the door for my subpoena. No, it's gonna be some kind of.
You've been served.
Yeah, bingo.
You've been served.
It ain't between.
I mean, like. I don't know.
Care.
Well, I didn't think these fuckbags would be stupid enough to use a lawyer's name and sign a legal document with it. And I mean, I know they think it's YouTube and they don't really give a fuck, but I mean, come on now. You could fucking impersonate one of us and they wouldn't fucking really nobody would really give a fuck. Yeah, I don't know what all he's doing. It's not my place, so.
Yeah, that's his business. Like, he's a lawyer. He'll do the lawyery things,
He knows all the lawyery things. So.
It's actually.
Bing bong. All right, so there you go. That's Ellie saying it's a felony. It's a felony. Federal charges. Federal charges. No, girl, I didn't commit a crime, so there are no charges. There is no subpoena. You're living in fairy tale land. Now I realize that Rebecca, aka Queen Bee, lies to everyone she's around and even herself. I get it. But I just wanted to make that clear with you. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't forge anyone's signature. I did not impersonate somebody for the last time. I am not ITAL. So when I got this point across with her on Jones's panel the other day, boy, that felt great because she really just tried to double, triple talk me like she does everyone else. And I don't play that shit. I'm no better than anyone else, but I've seen people like her that just throw a billion words at you and they're just like, they make people submit verbally. And that's never going to work with me. I've got 3 sisters, sweetheart. Sorry. I've seen all that shit before. Monty R says, we need emojis for you. Yeah, I'm working on it. I actually have been busy. I do have some really fun things planned for the future. Give me 1 second. I'm going to scroll through chat to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I'm bad at this chat thing, but it'll get better, especially once I get on a laptop. I've got one cell phone in my hand live, and then I've got my old cell phone looking at chat. So at least I can see chat real time. Wise Angel UK says, isn't copyright civil? I don't know. I didn't even bother anytime Googling as Ellie suggested. You know why? Because I didn't do any of it. They're in fairy tale land. And also, from what I understand, is they can't do anything anyways because this person that supposedly impersonated, Jonathan, her lawyer, it's spelled differently, so that's not impersonation. Sorry, that's like charging Ronald McDonald, as Ronald McHerald. Sorry, it's not the same person. That's not impersonation. Dummies. And anyways, what Ellie's saying now is like, I think the channel went from this owner to this handler because you can transfer a YouTube channel so long as it's not a brand account. I had also never held the channel. I never transferred the channel to anyone else. It's all bullshit, Ellie. So like, you can believe what you want, and I know you do anyways, and I'm not concerned with that. Just don't get yourself in trouble for defaming people the way the people you hang out with are going to. But here's the upside. I did contact Jonathan myself, and there is, in fact, he's not pressing charges on me or anyone else for defaming. For impersonation, nor is he charging anyone for forging his signature. So not only am I not being charged with these wild accusations, but nobody is. So stop lying to your people. Queen B, stop lying. But you will notice that ever since I talked to the lawyer, that she's not saying my name so much. She did say, you just left a message. Well, then you must have talked to him, huh? So keep up your lies. It's fine with me. A year from now, you're gonna have to come up with some other story about how I committed another crime to evade these charges, right? I impersonated someone else. You're impersonating an actual human being over there, you turd. But I don't want to beat her up too much. I don't want to interrupt her counting the money she's been grifting. And I realize I'm repeating myself to a lot of people, but I see what works for her is just repeating the lie. So the only good defense is to repeat the truth. And then as time goes on, we'll see who was lying. She's been saying that I've been going into her family social media. I've never done that. I'm not collecting information on people the way she does. It's a lie. Tammy, you really need to knock that off. Like, you keep calling me an incel and you keep calling me a weirdo. Each time you say it, you look more like an incel and more like a weirdo. I mean, you must know this by now. And congratulations on handing off Rebecca's money to Granny's watching. Because we know that's what happened. Because if she would have donated herself, she would have got called out big time. So she had you do it, little weasel boy. I'm straight up onto you people. So just to be clear, I was never on her uncle's social media. I was never on her daughter's social media. Nobody has a picture of a second car. We have a picture, and I say we because there's like a handful of people that got the same email. We've got a picture of her car in a driveway, no picture of a house. Stop saying everybody's passing around photos of your house. That's simply not true. It's a lie. And if any of this shit that you're saying is true, come with the receipts. I mean, are you like a new school business? You've gone paperless. There's just no receipts whatsoever. Stop it. All right, let me look at the chat for a minute again here. I realize I'm rambling. Grandma Sherry, if I didn't say hello, it's good to have you here as always. Oh, and Timmy, I heard you were talking about my sweaty hands. My hands aren't sweaty now, bud. I'm getting more comfortable in doing this. And today I don't have to like redox myself to prove a point to you little dirt birds. But your hands are going to be real sweaty once I get your photograph, buckaroo. Believe that. And yeah, you can twist that as like I'm digging on people and I'm going real life, blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all before. Like, I don't give a shit about your rules, just to be clear. You can't like try to teach me rules to a game that I'm not interested in playing. Neko's here. What's up? Sunnyside said she lied. You don't say. Her whole life is a lie. Wendy Blank, great to have you here. Soup, just got the notification. Hey, better late than never. 13 says knock knock. I know, right? SG says Queen Bee has no other content than lying. I know that's right. I mean, she's got Betty, and then she had me, but if she's smart, she's going to keep her little dirty mouth shut about me. Because, I mean, I don't want to have to sue her for all the stuff she's done in the past, but I'm still well within the, statute of limitations. And I don't have to get a pay pool. I've got support. I've got a little bit of cash saved, and I've got support, and I would do it in private. I wouldn't make a spectacle of myself like you have. I realize this is your Super Bowl and, your biggest life accomplishment, being sued by Betty, but I've got far greater aspirations with my existence. Shit, I have already accomplished more before I was 20 than you'll ever accomplish in your whole life, lady. Hey, Remy, thanks for being here. Gina Marie. All right, so that was the other night. The first clip I played was the other night. That was, and that went on for 45 minutes, but I just clipped, the meat and potatoes of it. I know you're still listening, Ellie. So now I'm going to play a clip of me and Ellie having we'll just call it a conversation on Jones's panel. I cut out the part where she actually apologized to me and said if it wasn't her, then she'll apologize again. But she's not going to, because it didn't even take her 12 minutes, and she was right back on that shitty busted ass panel running the same narrative. So here's clip number 2, and I'll look at the chat while this plays. This one is 2 minutes long. Stop piling lies about me upon lies about me. The shit is old. The reason I wanted to come up and talk to you directly is because I know that you can't just throw a million fucking words at me and have me fall for it. The fact of the matter is, and I want you to listen closely, it's called defamation when you say that a man committed a felony and impersonated someone and
Nobody
signed
ever said
documents.
that.
You
That's
did. I got it clipped. I'm working on a video about it right now. You and
okay.
Rowena sat up there for 45 minutes while Queen Bee kept her filthy mouth shut because she knows better. And you said Sinner is in a lot of trouble. It's a felony what he did. That's called
If he did
defamation.
it. If you did it.
No, you said he did it. You said he's in a lot of trouble, and then you went into great detail about how Toasty made a video about it, and
Well,
you
if it's
started
not
sharing.
you, why do you care? It doesn't matter then.
Because you're fucking lying on me.
I'm lying on you, and that's
Yes,
going to create
it's
defamation where
beyond.
you're
Listen,
having
whenever
like
you
a
lie,
decrease in
hold on. I'm
wages
not
because
done.
of
I'm not
me.
done.
One at a
I'm not
time.
done,
One
Ellie.
at a time.
Okay.
I'm not done, Ellie. It's
Let
called
him finish and then
defamation
you
when you
respond.
state as fact that somebody committed a felony and they did not, and that's exactly what you did the other night.
There's a fine line between defamation and just talking shit
I
on the
got your
fucking
fine line right
internet,
here.
Sinner.
Okay. I am not ITAL. Stop saying that I am. Ellie,
You
I'm gonna
seem like
tell you
you're
this.
like worried way too much about this. Like
No, I'm not
defamation, or
worried
are you
about.
worried?
Listen. You're wrong. I'm tired of you telling lies on me and people like you telling lies on me. I'm taking a stand. You know why I know you're full of shit? Because I'm not ITAL. So you can't. I can't run around saying
I'm
that.
not the one that talked to Queen Bee's lawyer, so
I don't
talk to
give a
her
fuck
about
about.
that.
Nobody cares about Queen Bee or her legal trouble.
This
What I'm
has to
telling.
do with Queen Bee and her legal troubles,
No,
though,
no.
stupid.
This has to.
It's
No,
subpoena.
no,
Oh
ma'am.
my
No,
God.
ma'am. This has to do with you lying and saying that I committed felony and stating it as fact.
I
You're
did
wrong
not
for
say you
doing that.
committed a felony. I said the
Which
person,
Queen did.
Yes, you did.
owns
Yes, you did.
iCal.
You absolutely did.
Dude,
I have the clip.
Y'all are putting
Are
that
you-
on this man. For real.
All right, so that was part of it. Do yourself a favor and go listen to the whole thing over on Jones's channel. It was pretty interesting. But she did at one point. I don't want to humiliate her. I don't do those humiliation rituals like B Timmy's so into, little weirdo. I got to continue to stick up for myself, and if it means repeating myself because they double down, triple down, I'm gonna do it. I give no shits. That's just what it is. I notice it works for her to just continuously, when I say her, I mean Queen Bee. It works for her to just repeat the lie, repeat the lie. And then when she gets called out and gets put into a spot, she gets quiet and then has her little cronies repeat the lie. So I could play the same game, except I am right and you're wrong. I'm telling the truth and you are a liar. You damn tragedy pimp. And you're still doxing babies, you weirdo. Like, okay, that leads me to my next thing. And I don't have a clip for this. This is just going to be me talking to you guys. Actually, I do have one little small clip. I noticed that Queen Bee's been going at that Brittany J channel quite a bit, and I don't know Brittany J. I've heard things. I don't know. I don't know anything about her. I trust my friends' opinions. I don't have time to watch all these channels. But I guess Brittany J's been pretty bold, and just the last couple of nights has been speaking out about Queen Bee doxing children on her channel. And when I speak about children, she's doxing specifically Savage Live Media's family. I don't know if you guys have been following me long enough or remember this, but when I made that video using Cluminati's mugshot when she was like 21, 22 years old, Queen Bee lost her shit saying I was using a little kid, I was victimizing, blah, 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 blah. First of all, I would never use a picture of someone's child on YouTube. That's fucking creepy, and I was just raised better than that. I mean, that's just the fact of the matter. I would never do that. Not in a billion years. So they lost their shit over just, they really wanted me to have done that, but I didn't do that. This is coming from the same exact people are sitting over there cheering on Rebecca, continuously doxing Savage's grandchildren, babies. Rebecca, you're a baby doxer. Now this is a real question. Oh, thanks, Road Rash. Let me see if I can. How do I do that, Road Rash? That's awesome of you. 9.99 from Road Rash. Let me play you this song or the clip here. Awesome. Thank you so much. Road Rash, I've been around Road Rash for quite a long time now at Headstones and Headlines channel. That's where I met a lot of people, and then since then I kind of branched out and have been meeting a lot more people. Oh, Duchess is here. Awesome. Make sure you subscribe to Duchess, and I've said it before, but she's one of those rare people that actually advocates for missing people. She, for lack of better words, she actually gives a shit, which is I'm finding increasingly rare around here. I mean, there are a lot of people that pretend they give a shit, and even if they're doing good work, it's still like a selfish thing. But I'm not going to knock them so long as they keep doing the work and are actually making out there helping. That's it's vital to having a good world. And she had one hell of a Halloween party last night. It looks as though Savage Lab Media won there with her impersonation of Tam Tam. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Tam Tam, well, shit, I'm not sure I know the name of her channel. But she's not very unlike Betty, but she's actually way more entertaining than Betty is. Um, she's not a great person, but she's real entertaining. I would much rather hang out with Tam Tam than I would BHB or Rebecca over there. Let's see. I'm gonna have a quick look at chat here. Yeah, so it looks like the Hive just wants to bully anybody that calls them out on continuously showing these babies' photos, and I was left mystified, and I spoke with Emmy, and I spoke with a few other people. Could you imagine what would happen to me in this quote unquote community if I continuously showed pictures of babies, or if I harbored and kept pictures of children on my computer as a man? Why the hell does she get a pass for doing it? Like I noticed like a lot of good people are finally standing up and saying something. I know it's intimidating because she will destroy your channel. She will try to get you demonetized. She will do anything she can to discredit what you're saying. And like I said, I'm either stupid or crazy enough to not care because I mean, whatever. She put my name out there. Now people are contacting my family. It's cool. I mean, I made them aware that this is what these people do, and if it persists, I will absolutely, pursue litigation. But I'm not going to make a show of it, and I'm not going to buy cars the way she does. QB, stop telling people that anybody's like pursuing your children's social media. That's simply not true. And if you want to keep saying that, at least show any proof of that. It's just simply not true. I know you want to drag your children into your messy situation, but that's so cringe. Just leave your family out of it. No one else is including your family. Nobody. Just you. You're the one and only person that's doing that. You know it. And if you just keep saying that everyone's doing that to you, eventually you're just going to look like a mad person. Somehow you're able to pull the wool over everyone's eyes, but I can see quite clearly what's cooking here. And let's see here. Having a quick look at chat. It's so cool to have Duchess here, so please make sure you subscribe to her. And I mentioned it before. She had a couple lives with Arctic Fox as well as Chico, and they're two awesome people as well. But Duchess does her own thing out of the Carolinas. She keeps close tabs on everybody who goes missing there. Well, no, I can't say everybody, but a lot of people that go missing there. And if you follow her community page, you'll see that there's a lot of cases where you'll see found safe, which that's not as exciting for people for some reason. But each time that I see that, it makes me happy inside. Not every missing person case ends up in tragedy. Sometimes people wander off. Sometimes people don't want to be found. But Duchess actually gives a shit, so sub up to her. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at chat as much as I should. Hey, Charlotte's Webbing, thanks for becoming a member of the channel. I love that little animal. I can definitely see a lot of people at the Hive just getting so angry at any amount of success that my channel has. And they want to continuously say, "Oh, his channel's garbage, it's tanked." No, I gain subscribers and members every single day, dummy. Like, I don't know why you would want to say things that aren't true constantly. And it used to be. I mean, it used to be before I started. Finding an eloquent way to. I used to get angry at the Hive and just rage, but now I realize just being calm and just stating the facts and watching them run around like knuckleheads is the way to do it. I don't have to get mad anymore. I don't have to stress myself out. I'm losing no sleep over this anymore. I used to, though. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys. It was a very stressful year. Pearl, hey, Pearl, thanks for being here, as well as Linda McKerney. Miss Sennery, I'm gonna butcher your names. I'm sorry. I do my best. Pearl says, Sinner, put serving civil subpoenas or other civil requests on Google into Google, and you'll find it's Google's LLC's policy to notify users before data is disclosed, as set out here. I thought would know that. Oh, I know. Well, I think I saw that on Narcos Clips community page as well. Shout out Narcos Clips. Please subscribe to them. The only reason that she's saying at all that it's me behind the channel and she's tracking my IP address and there's going to be a big scary knock on my door is because she just wanted a reason to say my full government name and dox the crap out of me. She wants to, dog whistle my name so her dirtbag people start affecting my family and my friends' real life. It's so disgusting. I'm not going to go as low as her. I have said her full government name, but that's in her local newspapers once again because she has had her door kicked in by the feds, by a SWAT team. It was like over 100 agents kicked her door in for selling crack and cocaine and heroin and fentanyl, all kinds of stuff. I don't have to keep harping on that. I mean, that is simply a fact. That's all that's to it. I mean, that's where she gets this gangster persona. But let's face it, you were even bad at being a drug dealer. That's how you ended up here on YouTube trying to be a tough girl. You're not a tough girl. You got a gruff voice and you do intimidate some people, but I'm not that guy. So sorry for you. Hey, Chronicles of the Shady, that's awesome of you. Let me see if I can get that. Eventually, I'll get good at this. One second. I'm gonna play that little animal with the computer getting so mad at the lemon on the screen. So funny. Yeah, for some reason, it's not letting me put Shady's new membership on the screen. It's weird. Sometimes it will, and sometimes it won't. But I appreciate you, Shady, and I am going to talk about you as well. I may ruffle some feathers with this one, but I don't give a shit. I got to keep it real with you guys. That's my only promise is to tell you the truth. And when I'm wrong, you'll be the first to know. Hey, Zero Jules, thanks for being here. Lee, awesome. Okay. Let me just play you a clip. This clip is from last night at the Hive. This is old Becca over there saying that, I don't know, they're going at Brittany J, and I realize Brittany J's done, I don't know, shit, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to get involved in other people's garbage. I want to stay focused on what affects me and my family, and that's all I can worry about. And my friends, of course. Rowena, stop using the word butterhead. You're not going to hear me say that word after right then when I just said it. That term is a derogatory racist term that U.S. military forces used to use against Japanese people because of the perceived yellow complexion of their skin. So whenever you're calling someone that, Rowena, it just solidifies in all of our minds that are listening to your ugly ass soul that you are in fact a racist person. We don't want to believe that you are, but you just keep reinforcing this idea that some people have. Like, knock it off. Like, seriously. And good Lord, you said you were a nurse. Could you imagine being ill and having her creep into your room? Good Lord, in the morning. But here you go. Here's just a little 30-second clip.
Butterhead saying you went after Savage grandkids and the pic of your car and house wasn't a big deal. Okay, look, can I address something?
Wait, then why is she fucking crying? Hold on, no. Then you know what? She needs to sit the fuck down and stop crying about Granny showing her fucking road.
Yep, exactly.
Sit the fuck on down then, because that's the same goddamn thing.
That's right.
But I'm gonna say
Good for the
where
goose
I
is good
saw
for the gander.
She says at the end of there, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay, first of all, that phrase is not applicable to the situation. Second of all, why are you doing the whataboutisms? You're saying the granny's watching showed a picture of BJ's road that she lives on, and somehow you're justifying showing doxing babies and showing children photos on your screen maliciously. You're saying because they did that. No, just that's a hard no. Like, shame on you. Like, only a really unintelligent person is gonna fall for any of this shit that you say or do. Seriously, it's just so bad for you. I mean, a small part of me actually feels bad for you. Like, I don't know, I'm not going to continuously attack you. It seems as though, like, the last couple days, you've become wise to the fact that, your lawyer knows you're full of shit now. And I've always known it. And every day more and more and more people know it. So you can make all the noise you want. I read a quote the other day. It says, it's it's less valuable to have thunder in your voice and more valuable to have lightning in your hand. I would take that. I would listen to that, Google that quote, Rebecca, and maybe try to get something out of it, because you could make all the noise you want, in telling lies, but the truth can be a lot quieter and a lot more effective. All right. Let me just get a quick drink of water, you guys. I talk too much. All right. Thanks, guys. Sorry about that. All right. So, someone actually gave me a hard time for saying you guys or hey guys. I'm not gendering or misgendering. I swear. It's just it's a colloquialism where I'm from. We say, hey guys, what's up? Like in the Goonies, hey you guys. It's not meant to talk about what you look like with your clothes on or off. I promise. I did just want to touch on one other serious thing, and then hopefully we'll have some laughs and look at a clip of Duchess from last night. This is gonna get uncomfortable. Jonesy, I love you to death, man, and you're one of my favorite people in this community. But the shot you took at Chronicles of the Shady on your live the other day was just not cool. Like, you said Chronicles of the Shady makes her video or their videos because out of anger. Well, I mean, you could probably say that about anybody that clips people. I I denounce the fact that anyone would believe that Shady does what Shady does out of anger. I mean, Shady may get angry about the people doing what they do and then go ahead and make a video to point out what they don't like. I mean, that's my perspective. And this is really no knock on Jones and whatsoever. Like I said, I'm a member, I'm a subscriber, and I'm a longtime supporter. But then a couple minutes later, the similar type of shot went at unsupervised maniacs, who is like better than all of us. Let's face it, or most of us. She actually gives a shit and has proven it time and time again, both in social media and in real life. Like, maybe you guys don't know that, but I assure you, like, she has good intentions. Now they've been attacked, and sometimes people are reactive, as you should be, in my opinion. You got to stick up for yourself, or else you get barreled over in this place. So it's something I've seen Jones and do, and trust me, I've done things out of anger, but I've seen her use examples. She'll be trying to prove a point. She'll say, for example, so and so and so and so. But I would, just use more caution is, using specific channel holders or creators or advocates as examples, because it just came across as a little bit mean. That's all. Let me look at chat for a little bit. And please subscribe to, once again, subscribe to Unsupervised and Chronicles of the Shady. There's only one decent Chronicles on these streets. Oh, actually, no, wait. Chico's channel has a Chronicles variation in there too. So there's only two decent Chronicles on these streets, and that's Chico and Shady. Please subscribe to each of them. Let's see here. Everybody keeps talking about the lab talking shit on Little Tim. I never watched the lab. I heard weird things about him, so I didn't never bothered to. But maybe I'll look, because I do like to laugh at that little dude. I tell you what. And I hate to keep bringing him up, but he calls me an incel over and over and over again. Timmy, you know what an incel is, right? An incel is like someone that just like lives in their parents' basement and has trouble with the ladies. That does not describe who I am. I mean, you can call me other names. Be more creative than incel. I know you're trying to be, shock value and all of that, but if we put our, numbers next to one another and who we are as people, you're the one that's going to end up looking like that. But I'm no incel. Duchess says, appreciate your support. Of course. One of the only, I mean, I keep saying one of the only ones. I say the same thing about unsupervised, but one of the, core group of people that actually do make a difference here. And I promise to share the missing persons flyers more. I don't know why I don't. I tell you why I don't, Duchess, because I have like, beef type stuff on my channel, and I don't want people to think it's insincere if I actually share those flyers, although I actually do care. So you have my word, I'm going to share those a lot more, especially now that I have, over 2,000 subs. Who knows? Maybe someone will see someone that is missing on my page. You really never know. And I urge everyone out there, if you have a channel, if you have a community page, why not share it? I mean, I haven't for a long time, but I will. All right. Kitty Catty, good to have you here. Says, love your message. So true. Enough already with the very. Okay, yes. Savage. I should talk about that too. For the last time, man, nobody showed a picture of your house, Queen Bee. Nobody did. Quit saying they're showing pictures of my house and my daughter's social media. My house, daughter's social media, house. You just keep repeating it, and you sound crazy because you have no receipts. The reason you don't have receipts is because it's a lie. No one's done that at all. I mean, it's not like you live in a secure location. Here's my theory. Because she had the feds knock her door in and do that, she thinks that that's some kind of pass to just invade and destroy everyone else's privacy. Now, I do actually feel bad for her that like there's a small part of her that must feel unsafe because everyone knows her address and she's such an asshole that she thinks that maybe someone will mess with her in real life. But I'm not doing that. And Savage isn't doing that either. So just knock it off. Maybe accuse the people that would do that, but neither one of us would do that. It's silly. It's just silly, girl. Just don't do it. And really, and this is sincere advice, please stop dragging your family into your messy situation. It doesn't make you look like any more of a victim to people with half a brain in their head. It just makes you look really pathetic. I mean, and that's not, being mean. I'm being sincere. Grandma Sherry said something about the blue gumball. I'm unfamiliar with that stuff. I don't know. I guess that has something to do with the lab after dark. I don't watch them. Like I said, I only watch a handful of channels. I've been watching Savage in the morning. When Savage goes live, it's like 7 a.m. here. And I am intending on doing some early morning streams too. Hope to get some good communication with Savage herself. So days that she doesn't go live in the morning, I'll do a morning live. Because you don't control time slots there, Hive, just in case you were wondering. Maybe somebody doesn't want to smoke them if you got them at 9 o'clock in the morning, like your people do. So weird. You're encouraging people to get drunk and high at 11 a.m. Like, okay, 11 a.m. Monday through Friday, sitting there getting high and drunk. Like, and look, you guys know I don't drink anymore, but I'll still smoke a joint like late at night and watch a funny movie or watch a ball game. But at 11 a.m., you're adults and you really should have more important things to do. Like, honestly. Dispatch Crystal, great to see you. Soup says she thinks she's a gangster. I know. Well, she tried to be a gangster, and the feds put an end to that by kicking her door in with 120 agents. So, I mean, so now all she's doing is pretending to be a gangster. I don't know. It seems like a bad deal to me. Seems like no bueno. Oh, shoot. Let's see. I missed a couple of these. Road Rash, Charlotte's Webbing became a new member. Shady became a member. Charlotte's Webbing gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. That's so awesome of you. I never thought I would have like over 100 members like this quickly. This is my 6th live, I think. And I appreciate it. Again, it's not for money, and I'm not going to spend my money, the money that I make here on $35 blunts. I promise you. That's just crazy to me. I did some quick math. It's like $1,700 a month or something like that. That's higher than most of our rent is in this chat. I mean, I don't know. I'll leave that there. But why do you people support someone sitting around Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. getting high? Like, come on, we're better than that. You know, we are better than that, and that money should be spent on your neighbors, on your own families. And I mean that. And I'm not going to say allegedly or in my opinion because that's just a fact. Roro became a new member. Awesome. Thanks so much. You guys are so good to me. And I did get another Cash App too. Thank you. Awesome. Let me see. I do see you in chat too, but I don't want to say names because people get upset. Cheers. Okay, so holy cow, I see 300 people in here. Now, well, you looky there. Amen. And that's 300 people that have found something better to do with the last hour in their life, and they don't have to, out of boredom, go and sit over and watch those shitty people make fun of people and say terrible things about strangers all, for hours at a time. Like, bless all of you, for real. I'm sorry I don't stay on for hours at a time. You're never going to catch me going live every day. I'm not the most exciting person, but I do have actually real life things going on. And I'm behind on my painting because I've already committed so much time to the YouTube. The month of November, I'll be away from the internet a lot more because I'll be, doing some volunteering for the holidays. There's food distribution centers and things like that I try to help out at. And then I hope to be back home in Pittsburgh before Christmas, if plans go as if everything goes as planned. So I will be busy, but of course I'll be checking in with you guys. Like I said, now that I talked to Jonathan, her lawyer, and she knows that he knows what she's up to, hopefully things will cool out, and then we can move on to bigger and better things. Maybe I can find some other dirtbag to call out. We'll see. There's enough around, that's for stinking sure. Lee says a gangster who sits on a. Oh, I'm not going to say that. Oh yeah. By the way, about her picture that I posted on my community page of her sitting in her house, I was not body shaming her whatsoever. And no, I did not get it from her uncle's social media or whatever weird shit she was saying. From what I understand, that photo has been floating around for years, for over 2 years, and she knows it. She just wants to make it dramatic. If she can make everyone look at her like she's a victim, then she, maintains a grip on the narrative. Well, I'm breaking that narrative, and she knows it. That's why she's screaming my government name on her channel. Go ahead, girl. I don't care. someone emailed it to me, and boy, did it make me laugh. And the only reason I put that up is because she keeps sharing this dusty ass photo of me. It's all photoshopped weird, but I'm repeating myself. But I just want you guys to know that I wasn't body shaming her. I'm a skinny dude, and I, I got all kinds of size people in my family, my friends. I love everybody. It has nothing to do with your weight. It was you want to show my shit? I'm going to show your shit, because you putting my picture up there is a clear attempt at, trying to intimidate me. So if you can do it, I can do it. And believe me, if you need better pictures of me or more pictures of me, just ask, girl. I got tons. Like it seems like you can only find that one photograph. You weirdo. I really do want Timmy's photo, as much shit as he talks on people. And that's going straight to the community page as soon as I get it. Let's see here. I want to make sure I'm not missing nothing. Again, thanks, Roro, for becoming a member, and of course, Charlotte's Webbing for those 5 memberships. Please thank her if you did receive one. I don't see who got them or how long ago that happened. So thanks again. Josh B, thanks for being here. I heard she was mentioning you the other day. She was saying you count how much money she makes and report it to somebody. No, he doesn't. Stop it. Stop attacking people that are just kind to me and hang out over here. Hey, there's Savage. Awesome. Welcome, Savage. Congratulations on your award. She won the contest, the costume contest last night on on Duchess. And I do have a clip of that. So yeah, I've talked enough shit. I've made my point. Becky, you can keep lying, and I'll just keep telling the truth, and then we'll see where we're standing in a year from now, because I'm not going nowhere. I know you intimidate people away, but I'm not that dude. You should have figured this out already. Timmy, stop saying that I'm a weirdo and I'm collecting photos of people, and because again, you pit me against you. Only one of us is a weirdo, and it's not me, bud. All right, let's have a quick look at this this clip that I have. Hopefully Duchess doesn't strike me. I have a suspicion that she won't. And I will preface this also with Duchess is an extremely classy person. She doesn't get involved in the drama. She does have firm convictions of what she believes is wrong and what's right. And I realize that Queen Bee has got her feelings hurt, that maybe the two of them don't jive so much anymore. And this is not piling on that. This clip is funny is all. So don't give Duchess any shit. And the bees should know better not to mess with her. She has a very classy chat, and I never bring drama into her chat. But someone did come in and impersonate Queen Bee last night on the thing, and I could tell that it made Duchess uncomfortable. So let's keep that crap out of there. But it was fucking hilarious. Let's be honest. I don't know. Kelly Golightly got her message deleted. I think they're confused. I think they're on the wrong channel. Girl. All right, so yeah, let's have a look at that. And I'm sorry I'm not seeing chat or reading chat as much as I should. It looks like everybody's having a great conversation. Charlotte's Webbing, Becky. When I say Becky, I'm talking specifically about Queen Bee. Rebecca. Becky Boombots. I don't use anybody else. Well, there's a couple other. I don't use many real names on here whatsoever, and she's the only last name of a person I've used specifically because she feels so comfortable using mine. So tit for tat. I know that's not the most mature thing, but it's been going on for so long. Midnight Mystic, thank you so much for becoming a member. That's awesome of you. Let me see if I can. There we go. Boom, boom. This will get so much smoother once I get that laptop, and with all the generous, cash apps that I've gotten recently, along with the memberships and the super chats, I'm actually a lot closer to my goal. So we're gonna rock and roll here real soon, and then I'll be able to share, screen share and review other people's live streams. Boy, they better. I don't think they're ready for this. All right. David Sharp says my wife is only 4'11". That's well, I guess that's a little shorty, but bum. I don't know. That's almost 5 feet tall. One of my favorite comedians is a little person, Bradley. Cracks me up. Let's see. My opinion about like being different shapes and sizes, like if you have a good sense of humor and have good people around you and don't let people pick on you, you can actually have fun with who you are. If you got a big nose, make big nose jokes. You know what I mean? If you got lazy eye like Cluminati, make fun of that lazy eye. That's what I say. If your hair is thinning, make fun of it. You know. But Timmy, you're hopeless. Don't make fun of yourself. Whatever you do, we'll do it for you. Ba-bum. And I don't see Jones in here. I didn't see her in here at all. I hope she doesn't get mad at me for saying that. Like she and I have a very peculiar relationship, whereas I think we have respect and common respect for one another. But she's had no problem calling me out when I have messed things up or stumbled along the way. It's much the same as my relationship with Nunya. You know, although I can never catch her doing anything wrong. But I just thought I thought it was abrasive, and especially in times like now, whenever good people are calling the bad people out, just one little offhand comment like that can, discredit them, and I don't want to see that. You guys should get along better than that, but that's my 2 cents. Six Up Media, thanks so much for being here. Everybody sub up to Six Up. Hell, sub up to everyone. I mean, they made fun of me for saying that's how community is built, but that is how community is built. Spudler left a nice comment after the video and said it reminds her of old school, internet. That's how people used to do it. Well, I am a bit old school. That's the way I like to do things. What else do I have here on my list? Oh, yes, there are a couple of clones of me going around. Turns out there are clones of all kinds of people going around. If you are not sure whether or not it's me, just have a look at the description. I've had this account since 2007. So it's going to be hard to clone that. Make sure I'm all up to speed. Once again, Road Rash, thanks for that $9.99. That's very generous of you. Tiny Dancer is here. Awesome. Tiny Dancer says I'm 5'3", but my mouth is 6'7". That's a good one. I'm exactly 6 feet tall myself. Sometimes I wish I was a little shorter because the cupboards in this apartment or in this house, like always catch my head right on the corner of them if I leave it open. I already said hello to Pearl. Please sub up to the Jerks channel. I didn't see what. Nunya's in here. I didn't see her. What up, Nunya? I still don't know what comment of mine that I said. I've been beating myself up trying to find it, but I've eventually just given up. If you would just email me, that would be super dope. Earth, I saw that the Hive is giving you a hard time. Old Rowena over there stumbled through some investigation with screenshots and take my word for it shit. I tried to listen, but it made no sense to me whatsoever. I'm sure you can work that out and speak for yourself. Well, I am at an hour. So let's go ahead and quickly have a look at that. I can't remember who it was either and asked me, hey, Sinner, why do you do such short lives? Because I don't want to waste your time. I mean, it's Saturday. We've got more important things to do. Like I just want to tell you what's up and then be on my way. I realize if I sit here all day and milk it and, have a bunch of people on a panel and we can all sit there and agree with each other. And I don't want to do that. I mean, eventually once I get the laptop, I will have people up. Hopefully there's a handful of people that I've reached out to. A couple of them gotten back to me. We've got some really interesting I think, relative interviews of people that are really going to surprise you guys, and I'm very excited about that. I am no interviewer, but I am, I do know how to ask questions, so that's a start, right? But there's some characters from the tertiary, from the peripheral of our, let's just say, community that I think it's going to be some eye-opening stuff that really will entertain, and that's basically what I'm going to ultimately be doing. Eventually, there's going to be life after survival here. I've been just my main goal has been defending myself against the barrage of bullshit that's been thrown at me, and I'm just about done doing that, because every time they call me a liar, I'm like, okay, what have I ever lied about? And they got nothing. They have no receipts for anything. It took me way too long to figure that out, so that's going to be the pivot. Let's have a look at, this is Savage popping up. This is not the character that she won the contest for, so this is a bit of a bonus. And once again, please, mods, if you would share Duchess's link in the chat. Let's have a look-see, huh? Let me pick the right one. There we go.
Yeah, I'm selling those too.
No.
Okay, we got
See?
somebody that wants to come up, but I got to see your face. I got to see your face if you want to come up. It's just how it is. Hello. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay. All right, we got a special guest.
Oh,
What
hell,
up?
HOA is out.
What up? What
Just-
up? What's going on, y'all? What's good?
What's
I
happening?
heard somebody had some blunts. Who has the blunts? I'm ready to smoke them if you got them. Let's smoke them if you got them.
Here you go. Here go the dab right here.
That
There you go.
thug over there. That
There you
thug.
go.
She's my kind of folks right there. She my kind of folks. Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
bet.
yeah.
Told you people
I
fuck
bet.
with me because I just don't fuck with the
What's-
HOA.
What's your problem, Jonathan? What's your problem, Jonathan?
I'm just out here trying to be me.
You up here doing your fuck shit. You up here doing your fuck shit, girl.
Oh,
No.
What's you doing, girl?
The good onion.
Hey, Hornet. This is the ship witch. Why you want to?
Your ship is sinking. You go tell your captain her ship is sinking.
That's what I
I'm
said,
getting ready to
Jason.
cast a spell on your hive, and it's gonna burn.
Your ship is
baby,
sinking.
Miss
burn.
Hornet is what Hornet was it? Miss Hornet.
Yes, this Miss Hornet.
Mhm.
Yes.
You
is
know who I am,
Miss
Jonathan.
Hornet,
Don't
you
you
don't
play
even
like you don't
go
know who I
here.
am. Don't you
You don't
play
even
like you
go
don't know who I am, girl.
Exactly.
don't.
She don't know me.
You don't even go here.
Exactly. She
I'm
don't
here
know me.
now.
You
That's
can't
all
sit
that
with us.
matters. Don't you know I'm the queen? You
can't
better
sit
bow
with us.
down.
You can't sit with us. You don't even go
Oh,
here.
the HOA.
I don't need to sit with you. I sit above you.
She falls under different
No,
jurisdictions.
please don't do that. I can't handle
Oh.
your gas.
You're
I
out of
don't
here.
need to sit
The
with you,
thug
bitch.
can
I
stay.
sit above you. That's
The
right, you little
thug can
peasant.
stay. You're gone.
You little
Girl.
peasant. Pay up, piggies. Piggies, I need my pay up. Where's Rowena? Pete him. Pete him.
She needs
Hurry
another
up.
card.
I got my
She
own.
need another card.
I gotta go get my live set up. I
Hey,
gotta
we
go
need
get my
the
live
receipt.
set up.
We
I
need
can't
the
be
receipt.
bothered with you. I can't be bothered with you peasants.
This isn't
I'm
even
outta
your
here.
life.
God.
You know that?
I see y'all on the flip side. I see you on the flip side.
All right. Take care.
Emergency
do with
meeting.
Okay, that's too good, Savage. You are a fucking champion, I swear. And most of you know this, but Savage's husband is a Marine, just like I am, and that I take that shit seriously. So they're two of my favorites, definitely by far. And relatively new, because I was warned by the Hive that, oh, you don't want to mess with Savage, she'll eat you up sooner. Now I know why you don't want us to be friends. It's all way more clear to me. It's all bad news for you, Becky. All bad news. Oh wow, okay. Headstones and Headlines gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much. If you got one, please thank her. That's very generous. Emmy, stop spending money on me. It's too good. Thank you so much. And Apple gave, wow, Apple, thanks for $9.99. And what a cool name on it. How the heck did you how was that name available? That's so cool. Thank you, Apple. I can't get over that little guy getting mad at the lemon on the TV screen. I know I'm not a lemon. I don't know if I'll quickly share the story of where that came about, and I'll let you go. Welcome, Curious AF, Healing Time, T-Roll Investigates. Oh yeah, do yourself a favor and watch Duchess live from last night. T-Roll Investigates showed his face, and the ladies are swooning. I'm telling you. He's not in the position that I am, so he's lucky he has that freedom. I'll cam up here eventually. I mean, what else do I have to hide? They've already beaten everything else out of me. But I assure you that I look way better than the photo they keep passing around. Some of you have seen what I look like. And welcome Marianne Thorpe as well. I don't think I missed any super chats or new memberships this week, so I'm feeling better about how this has gone. All right. Summer Earth headlines, headstones and headlines. Home team for sure. I see the ship is well represented here, so please go over and subscribe to Savage Live Media. Also, I heard Duchess mention it today. Don't let anyone dissuade you from donating gifts to when Savage does her Toys for Tots drive. Just do it. Like, I mean, isn't it funny that one of the most selfish people on the internet is criticizing her collecting toys and giving them to children in need? I mean, if that's not the biggest, like, glaring example of a bad person telling a good person what not to do, then I really don't know what else there is to say. And I had a little debate with Jones about, well, I guess it wasn't much of a debate. We have a disagreement about whether there are, there's a bunch of good people at the Hive. Maybe there were, but I don't see it that way anymore. Because, I mean, if they support, shutting down someone's plans on giving gifts to children for Christmas, I mean, how could they be good people? If they're allowing someone to exploit and dox pictures of babies continuously, how could they be good people? I'm going to leave you with that. I wanted to leave on a positive note, but the more I think about it, it gets me worked up because they're just trash, and I see so many great people in my chat, and I bump into so many good people. So many of us don't have a lot. So, they say we're jealous about, we don't all have it easy in our life and whatever they go on about. No, the thing is, like, so most of us know, the enjoyment and the gratification of working for what you have, and it's not jealousy, it's not envy, it's disappointment that people will just throw money at the loudest voice in the room, no matter what they do or what they say. But each day more of us are aware, so all we can do is not be like them and be true to yourself. And if you fucked up yesterday, then you have today and tomorrow to make up for it. Just continue to try to be a better person. And before I get too cheesy, I'm gonna play you out with the intro song because I'm ill prepared with an outro. But I hope you enjoy it. Actually, you know what? I'll play the Three's Company song on the way out. It's just a minute instead of 3 minutes. I don't want to waste too much of your time. Thanks for generosity, and thanks. Oh, I just got another $10 on Cash App. Thank you so much. We'll get this computer, and then we're going to take this whole shit over, guys. That's the plan. Yeah, not much else I can say. Thank you, mods, for being here. Thanks to all the new members. If you got one, thank them. Sinner out.
Come and knock on our door. Come and knock on our door. We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. Where the kisses are hers and his. Three's company too. Come and dance on our floor. Come and dance on our floor. Take a step that is new. Take a step that is new. Leave a lovable space that needs your face. Three's company too. our rendezvous.
Down at our rendezvous, Three's Company 2.
Down at our rendezvous.
Down at our rendezvous, Three's Company 2.